Are you struggling to grow your community on Instagram? The main reason is that you don't have an efficient engagement strategy. If you just post content every day and wait, it won't bring you any results. Today, I'm going to show you the secret engagement strategy I've been building for months. This strategy allowed me to grow my community insanely fast by easily reaching the explore page and the top post section of the hashtag I'm using. If you follow the exact step I will reveal in this video, I can guarantee that you will see results like this, and this. And that's because we use the same proven techniques for all our clients. But you must implement all the advice I'm about to share, because skipping any of these steps will prevent you from seeing any results. And I must warn you, this strategy will only work if your account and your content have already been optimized. If you're not sure about the quality of your content, I strongly suggest that you first watch my video about how to create viral content on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. Now let's get into it. First, you need to understand what is an engagement strategy and what the benefit of implementing one. An engagement strategy is about interacting with other active accounts that might be interested in your content. What's the point? Well, these accounts have the same goal as you. They create good content and seek to get more engagement on their posts. If your content interests them and you engage with them daily, they will engage back. This engagement you receive will give your post the necessary boost to reach more people. You will then reach thousands of new accounts on the explore page or on the top post section of the hashtag you're using, and your community will grow insanely fast. And here is the step-by-step process of our secret engagement strategy, which will allow you to get insane reach on your post and skyrocket the growth of your community. The first part of this process is to choose the accounts that will be part of your engagement strategy. These accounts must meet 4 essential criteria. 1. They must have a community size close to yours. If the account is much bigger than you, it won't notice you. If the account is much smaller than you, the engagement this account will bring you will be less valuable for Instagram's algorithm, so it won't increase your reach. 2. They must post content almost every day. If you want to interact with these accounts on a daily basis, they must be active, so favor accounts that post almost every day. 3. They must have enough engagement on their post, especially comments. If an account doesn't have enough likes or enough comments on its post, it's probably because they don't have an engagement strategy, so it won't take the time to engage back on your post. 4. You should be in the same industry, or at least a close one, because it's important that your content interests them, otherwise they will never interact with it. For example, let's say I'm a fitness coach. I should be looking for other coaches or sports center or dietitians. Now that you know what type of account should be part of your engagement strategy, where can you find them? I will show you 2 easy steps to find interesting accounts. I just go on Instagram from my computer and I'm looking for hashtags used by account in my industry. So here for the example, let's say I'm a fitness coach, I can search for hashtag fitness coach. Instagram will show me the best posts using this hashtag, certainly made by fitness coaches. Then I only have to visit the profile of this account to see if they meet my 4 criteria. I can repeat this process with all the hashtags in my sector, as you can see on my screen. And then I will just list these accounts in a Google Sheet. With the first step, you must have already found interesting accounts, including accounts with a very large community. Even if you don't include them in your list since they are too big, you can still use them to find other interesting accounts. Go to one of these accounts and open a post that has generated a lot of comments. You will notice that most of the comments come from other content creators in the same industry. So that's a perfect way to easily find other accounts to add to your list. And what's amazing is that these accounts regularly comment on other content creators' posts. And that's exactly what we are looking for. With these 2 steps, you will be able to build a consistent list of active content creators in your industry. To get consistent results, I advise you to make a list of at least 100 accounts. And if you're in a really small niche, you can go down to 50. But keep in mind, there is no limit to the size of this list. The bigger, the better. So you now have a list of 100 content creators in your industry. You're ready to start your engagement strategy. So here, the first thing to do is to choose 30 random accounts from your list. Go to each of these accounts, follow them. As you can see here, I'm already following Armando. And then like 2 or 3 of their posts. And you can even add a nice and meaningful comment on one of the posts. If you're on an iPhone, you can also add this account to your favorites. This way, when you will proceed with your engagement routine, you will select the favorite homepage to see only the posts of these content creators and not the posts of the other accounts you are following. If you don't have an iPhone, your engagement routine will take a little bit longer since the post of these 30 content creators will be mixed with your other followings posts. What I could suggest you in this case is to clean your followings tab to keep only the followings you really care about. It will save you a lot of time. And you don't have to proceed with the 30 accounts at once. You can space them out over 2 or 3 days. Starting from there, you will simply log in daily into the Instagram homepage and go to the favorites page if you have an iPhone. Otherwise, stay on the main homepage. You will interact daily with all the posts from your 30 content creators appearing here. You should like and leave a meaningful comment on each post. Never leave a poor quality comment. If you don't feel comfortable with the topic of a post, it's better to just leave a like than write a bad comment like an emoji or something like "very good post, thank you." A good comment adds value to the topic. You can ask a question related to the topic or give your opinion on it. In addition, you can also interact with the stories of these accounts, using the stickers or the polls and quizzes used in these stories. It will be sent in DM to the account that published the story. It's a perfect way to start a conversation and create relations with each account in your list. You should do it every day on each post of these 30 content creators. And again, you don't have to do it at once. Feel free to split it in 2 or 3 sessions during the day. And remember that starting a discussion in DM with an account is the most powerful way to show the algorithm we are close to this person. It will make sure that this person sees our next post after we talked in DM. It's important simply because a person can't engage with our content if the algorithm doesn't show it to him. The more you talk in DM with a person, the more the algorithm will push your content to this person. Now, I think it's important that I make a quick speech about engagement group or fake engagement. You need to understand that the Instagram algorithm does not only care about the amount of engagement you get on your posts. It also cares about how the engagement is proceeded. When you use an engagement group or when you buy fake engagement, these accounts engaging with your posts go on it directly through a link to your post. This is definitely not a natural behavior for the Instagram algorithm. Natural engagement comes from accounts finding your posts directly on the Instagram app. For example, on the Explore page or on the Home page, or by commenting your post after you're commenting one of their posts. This is what Instagram calls natural behavior. So remember that fake engagements like fake likes, fake comments, fake save or whatever coming from engagement group, buy from a website will never increase your reach. The final step of this process is to check who is engaging back on your posts. This part has been a total game changer for me. Almost all social media experts will strongly suggest you to have an engagement strategy, but I've never seen a single one talking about tracking the results of your actions. And it's normal, since it's really hard to keep a track of who is engaging back. You need to manually check on each of your posts who liked or commented and compare it with the list of content creators you are engaging with. It always ends in a total headache and a huge waste of time. But I found a way to do it easily. Let me show you. When you want to check who engaged back on your posts, simply go to Instagram on your computer. Then go to your profile and open your most recent post. Once you're on the post, right-click on the number of likes and click Open in a new tab. Here you will have the list of all the likers of this post. You will simply select all of the usernames here. You can scroll right to the bottom, copy it, go on your Google Sheet where you have the list of your content creators, create a new sheet named Likers, right-click on the first cell and do Pay Special Values Only. So here you will paste all of the usernames, the likers from your most recent post. As you can see, it's also pasting a lot of other information. It's not a big deal, you can leave it like that. Now you need to repeat this process with all of your most recent posts. So I will just go take another one. Again, right-click on the number of likes, open in a new tab. We select all of the usernames here, go right to the bottom, copy. Here we go back, and here we do right-click, Pay Special, Values Only. Okay, so basically here, as you can see, we did it for the likers. Now the idea is to repeat the same process but for the commenters. So what I will do I will go back on the same post, and instead of looking for the likers, I will go for the commenters. So here I will just select all of the usernames and the comments. Okay, paste it, go on you can create a commenters new sheet, right click, paste special, values only. Again, it's pasting more than just the username. Never mind, leave it like that. And repeat the process for all the most recent posts. So here I will go here, select all of them, copy it, and then right click, paste special. If you have a lot of comments on your post, click the plus button in order to see the next ones, and just repeat the process. Select all of the usernames here, copy, right click, paste special, values only. You now have a list of all the people who recently liked and commented on your post. Now we want to know who in this commenters and likers list are from your content creators list. And if they are from this list, find out who is engaging the most with your post by giving a score to each account based on the number of likes and comments they did. Here is how to proceed. We will use a formula named COUNTIF. So go back on your list where you have the content creators you are daily engaging with, and here you will do equal COUNTIF, select the formula, and here Google Sheet will ask you for the range where the data to count is. So we will start with the likers, so you just go on this sheet, you select the column with the data, then you separate it, and you select the username to count. So here we will count for this username. You press enter, and then it will suggest you to autofill and apply the same formula for the next usernames. So you can select OK. And here, as you can see, it did count how many times this username is occurring in the likers list. So as you can see here, this account did like 4 of my most recent posts. This one 1, this one 0. We will do the same thing for the commenters. So COUNTIF, we select the range in the commenters sheet, and then we put the username to count, and we autofill. So now here we have the number of likes and the number of comments. So the last thing I like to do is to make a unique score for each username to make sure who is engaging the most. So what I will do is that I personally like to count likes as 1 point and comments as 3 points, but feel free to do as you want. So here, to calculate the final score, I will do equal number of likes plus number of comments x 3. And again, autofill. So here, as you can see, I have a score for all of my content creators in my list. So as you can see, for example, this account is the account engaging the most with my post. So I will definitely keep this one in my list and continue engaging daily with him to continue build a relationship with this account. On the other hand, if I take, for example, this account or those ones, they did not like or comment a single post I recently made. And I'm interacting daily with this person, so I'm kind of wasting my time. So what I should do here is just delete this person at 0, and I will just replace them with other content creators from my main list, like that. I will just put them, at the end, for example. And I will repeat this process over and over again until I end up with a list of content creators all engaging with my content daily, liking, commenting. I suggest you do this process every 2 weeks or each month. No need to do more than that, otherwise you won't give enough time to the content creators to engage with your post. By repeating this process 3 or 4 times, you will end up with a list of content creators engaging daily with your content. It will drastically increase the reach of your posts, which will reach the Explore page and the top post section of the hashtag you're using. My final advice would be to slowly scale up and increase the size of your content creators list. For example, once your list is full with 30 content creators engaging daily with your posts, feel free to increase the list with 50, 70, or even 100 creators. At some point, when you will have built relations with all those content creators, you will not need to comment all of their posts daily. You can mix likes and comments to make your engagement strategy faster and on more accounts. By carefully following these steps, I can guarantee that within 2 or 3 months you will build a strong community of content creators supporting and engaging with your content daily. Your post will get insane reach on the Explore page and on the top post section of the hashtags you are using. And thanks to that, you will win thousands of followers each month organically. But I won't lie, as you probably understood, it will take you a lot of time since you need to engage daily on Instagram. For example, for my account, we engage 2 hours per day on Instagram. And if you don't have time for that, hold on a minute, I have a solution for you. I created a free masterclass where you will discover how Instagram algorithms work, how to create perfect content on Instagram, our fantastic engagement strategy to grow your audience, secret hacks to get thousands of followers each month, and how to convert your followers into customers. This free masterclass is only available for a limited period, so make sure to sign up now. I'll put the link in the description.